Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious tarot people in serious times. I say that every day. That's my opening line. And the reason I do it is to emphasize day in, day out, day in, day out. This ain't a game. Unless it's a cosmic game, of course, I guess. This is your life. This is my life. And if you go back through recorded history, it goes back about 6,000, 7,000 years old. Although we know now history goes way beyond that. But it gets very shaky because we got the Younger Dryas, we have the Ice Age, we have the Older Dryas, then we got these huge civilization building type things that we don't know anything about. I mean, other than the fact that they exist, there they are in front of us. But they're huge. They're amazing. They're magnificent. And if you go back 20, 30, 40,000 years ago, you go, oh my God, this is just amazing. Technology, in some regards, superior to our own, and maybe even beyond that. Because again, we know so little about those civilizations. So to kind of lock it down, we go back about 7,000 years after the Older Dryas, after the Ice Age, after the Younger Dryas. That's when we begin to come back as human beings on the planet. And we take those last 7,000 years and we go, at no point in the last 7,000 years have we been in the position we are today. We are on the verge of completely wiping out humanity. Could come from poisons. We're poisoning our air, our land, our water. Capitalists, fascists, Marxists, whatever you want to call them, in their attempt to control everything, have literally destroyed the planet. Here in the United States, you can go to virtually any grocery store, and there's nothing in that store that you can buy that's healthy. Nothing. Zero. None. It's all been poisoned, all been colored, all been tainted, all been hybridized, whatever. There's nothing. They're doing things to our air, they're doing things to our water, doing things to our politics, doing things to our society. So at no point have we ever been in this position that we're aware of. Again, it's the history thing. Oh, you can add into that too the robotic revolution that is threatening to take over humanity. AI, they call it. Right? Artificial intelligence. Well, it is artificial and there is a kind of intelligence, but I don't think it's anywhere near what they're dictating to us because it's a sales job. It's all been a sales job. It's safe and effective, right? These are the people who told us safe and effective. Oh yeah, artificial intelligence is going to take over the world. Well, I know they want to do that, and I know already in a number of places wherever there's manufacturing, if they can replace you with robots, they're doing it. Robots are faster, quicker, easier to fix than human beings. And theoretically, at least, they will do what you tell them. Although we've had some interesting stories coming out about bots within the last 10 years that tell you maybe that's not exactly true. But truth is not their strong point. They make up bullshit that we believe because we're cowards, we're myopic, we scare easily. So we're always looking for corners, dark corners to hide in and then bitch about how life treats us. Here in the United States, we're getting ready for our 250th anniversary. That'll be coming up July the 4th, 2026. That's how long I'm giving this new administration to take care of the middle class and the poor. Doesn't mean fix them 100%. Doesn't mean give them a life. It means give them a chance, an honest, serious chance for a life. And so depending on how this new administration works with the middle class and the poor in America, I will determine whether or not I will continue to support them. I did because I felt there was no other option. Previous administration has done everything that they can to destroy America in every way possible. Spending money we don't have, getting us into conflicts of one kind or another that we actually kind of initiate, bringing in immigration, letting people come in from wherever the world, people changing meanings, ideas, just the whole thing, just completely. If you're going to take a society, you're going to take a civilization, destroy every one of the foundations. That's exactly what they've done. So I couldn't support them. Went with Trump. Fingers crossed. Virtually no faith, lots of hope. We'll see what happens. Between now and July 4th, 2026, 250th anniversary of the American Constitution, independence, how are you treating the middle class? How are the poor? If they're much better off, at the expense of the rich, by the way, I'm in. If we don't make that, then it is my opinion there will be some kind of evolution taking place. There's no other choice for people. Now, in times past, people have chosen revolution, and every time you choose revolution, it's going to get violent, it's going to get rough, going to get sloppy, going to get dirty, going to get bloody. That's because there is no other choice. They won't listen. So you have to decide, is my family going to have to die, be massacred for your greed, or am I going to stand up and fight? So between now and July 4th, 2026, I want to see what they do for the middle class and the poor in America. If they make substantial gains and they strengthen our constitutional rights and they give us options and they give us a brighter future, okay. If not, there's been talk in America for a few years now about a civil war. People thinking back to the 1860s. It's not going to be a white or black issue. It's not going to be a north or south issue. It's going to be the greedy bastards versus the masses. And that could be very interesting. So we'll see how this works out. I'm hoping that the current administration can move us in that direction so that by July 4, 2026, I go, okay, I see. I see where you're going. I like it. I approve. It's going to help the average person. Great. Doesn't give them something for nothing, but it gives them something to work for and work toward, something that they don't have right now. It's going to be a big job. Big job. Too much pushing the other direction. So, what do we got? Tarot. Tarot is the science of potential. Meaning you have to get involved. I can go, by the way, I've done tarot for over 20 years, astrology, numerology for over 50. Astrology, numerology are science of cycles. You can predict with that. You can't do that with tarot. Tarot is the science of potential. You have an energy. That's why I use just 4 tarot cards and then what I call an oracle card in the middle. That's why you see the 5 cards. That's it. Keep it simple, straight, keep you focused. You're distracted enough already. This is serious. This ain't fooling around time, folks. We are out of time. Period. Out of time. That's why I am setting and repeating so often July 4, 2026, the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution. Independence. Between now and then, I want to sing the direction, the impetus, the energy change in America. If we can't do it, then all bets are off. So that's why this is serious stuff. I want to see if I can inspire you to manifest, because manifesting is the number one tool that you have that works for you and you alone. Making the pictures up in your head, thinking about it positively. We're real good at manifesting negatively. Oh, I don't want this to happen. Oh, I can't know this. Oh, please, God, no, don't. You do everything that you can to manifest the negative, and then you bitch about the fact that you get the negative. But that's what you've been doing. So trying to inspire you, get you to shift. So I keep it simple, keep it straight. In about 15 minutes, you're going to get the frequency. Does it match with you? If it does, go. If it doesn't match, don't worry about it. You're not at fault. I'm not at fault. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of frequencies. I do a brand new read every single day. Doesn't make any difference, holidays, whatever. Every single day, because I want to inspire you. Seriously want to inspire you to be the best you that you can be. So, if it doesn't connect with you today, how about tomorrow, next week, next month? It will. Just tune in every day and just see. Pick up whatever information you can, take it along with you. Because the truth is, whether you're doing an astrology reading, numerology reading, or tarot reading, of 10 people, 9 are not going to get it. They're not going to connect. They're not going to resonate. That's just the way it is. That's the human condition. Don't worry about it. If you learn something, if you get a little inspiration, maybe even a little perspiration, that's fine. You got something out of it. I'll see you tomorrow. But my job is to inspire you to manifest the best you in a very positive way I possibly can. So let's get to it. Middle card, Oracle card. It sets the mood. Today it's truth be told. Truth. Whew. You want to get in trouble in the world? Tell the truth. I think it's always been that way because the people in power do not want you to know the truth. So anybody that tells you the truth, they get pissed off at them and do terrible things. Same thing today. I'm not going to go through the long list, but people who have tried to tell us over the decades and longer have all paid the price, the ultimate price, by the way. Truth is sacrosanct. It gives you a foundation upon which to build a life, and that's exactly why the people in power don't want you to know the truth. It's disinformation. Not just information, it's disinformation. They do not want you to know. So rather than just leave a void, they'll make up a story, a fairy tale. That's disinformation. Here's something from a guy who was a French philosopher, Honoré Balzac. He said, there are two kinds of world history. The official, false, intended for school teachings, and then there's the secret stuff, which conceals the true cause of events. So a man who lived in the 17 and 1800s already knew that there were two kinds of information. The bullshit that they teach you in college or high school, grade school, it's fairy tale. It's to indoctrinate you. It's propaganda. And then there's the other kind of information, the stuff they don't want you to know. Disinformation. The truth be told. Very powerful juju. The card number up in the left is 1 and 4. 1 is new. 4 is stability. You put the 1 and 4 together, it's a 5. You are looking for stability within change. You want the truth. You want the information. I know. It upsets you. You can see the last few years or so, people have been just crushed because they've been confronted with the truth and they can't take it. All right, Jack Nicholson, you can't take or stand the truth. It's true. Human beings are cowards, myopic. They're punks. And it's doubly bad here in the United States because we, as part of our Constitution, part of our government, we say we are the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Where the hell have the people been? Oh, time to stand up. Truth be told. So let's go all the way to the left. You got the 9 of Wands. Wands are positivity, joy, excitement, enthusiasm, positivity, gratitude. 9 of Wands is a powerful card. It talks about determination. It talks about courage. It talks about looking at your blessings like this guy is with the wands and saying, damn it, I'm going to stand up and fight. That's it. I'm going to plug into a life that's mine, not something that they allow me to have, like a rat in a cage. I want my life on my terms. Going to be perfect? No. But it's going to be mine. Because right now we got the next card, that's the 4 of Cups. Cups are things that we're emotionally connected to. Could be bad, could be good. We're just emotionally connected. The 4, that's the problem. It's not connected to anything anymore. It's lost interest. Has no motivation, no reason for life, no passion in life anymore. And I've seen that over the past 4 or 5 years, ever since this idiocy started 4 or 5 years ago. They've sucked us away from this veneer of civilization. There's not the positivity, not the enthusiasm, not the joy, not the camaraderie, not the community anymore. We have, in our own way, become the 4 of Cups, just completely disconnected emotionally from our life. Now, again, the 9 of Wands is saying, but I'm done with that. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to fight. I'm going to take back my life. Next card up is the Queen of Wands. Here's a lady who's vibrant, who's charming, who's dedicated, who has self-confidence. She doesn't go at life half-ass. No halfways. It's all or nothing. And that's what is necessary right now. When we live a life that is disconnected, that we're no longer emotionally involved in, we have to be willing to fight for getting it back. The Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands says, yes, you can do it, but what you got to do is the final card, and that is Six of Swords. You got to walk to the truth or be led by the truth. No more disinformation. Dig a little deeper. What is true? What is true for you? Truth be told, that's how you have to live your life right now, right now, right now. The bullshit's over. That's why I'm giving myself to July 4, 2026. Either the government makes it better for the middle class and the poor, or Plan B. That's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another tarot manifested reading. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time you and I get together, peace and blessings.